Hey all, it's Robyn from Water Moon Tarot, and I'm coming to you guys today to do my weekly card pick. So this card pick of the week is going to be from today, December 29th, until January 5th, so Saturday to Saturday. So I shuffled the cards. And I asked to get as much possible information that I can for anybody that's watching, for my followers. What is it that they need to know? And I shuffled, and I received the Queen of Wands. So my first initial intuition about the Queen of Wands was that this was a type of like mother figure, because it's an older woman, and she's lived, already a lifetime, or a long amount of time in this life, and she's gone through many things, and so I was really feeling as though it was the mother. Of course, this is a general reading, so it's not going to be specific to you in particular. Of course, you can contact me for any personal readings, tarot readings, astrological readings. We can do that. I offer personalized tarot readings by video and all kinds of cool stuff. So you can contact me if you want something personal. But my first feeling when I got the Queen of Wands was that it was a mother figure, but I just wanted to be sure. So I shuffled some more and I asked for a clarifying card. And yeah, I love it when the clarifying card just seals the deal, because I received the Eight of Wands. And if you can see on the card, there's the mother bird here, and there's some type of like a cage. And there's the nest here with the 3 eggs, right? So the mother bird is kind of like protecting, and there's like another bird kind of like praying. And so that validated my original thought that this was a motherly card. So the two cards together, I have a few different intuitions about this combination of cards. Of course, one will be resonating with some of you, and another way will resonate with others. But my first thought was that of course, it's Christmas time, it's the holiday season and stuff like that, and we've been spending time with our families, maybe more than we usually do, because of course we gather together like during this period of the year. So maybe we're spending more time with our family than we usually do, and the mother figure comes up, right? So the Queen of Wands, she's very often hard and critical and very cutting with her words. She's the type of mother who is not demonstrative at all with her love. In the way that she tells you she loves you, she gives you a hug, she gives you a kiss, she tucks you into bed. All of those things that we think about when we think of a mother figure, somebody who's nurturing and sensitive and things like that. The Queen of Wands is not that. So I feel like it's possible that during this holiday season, some things came up, some past resentments or some past stuff with our mothers came up about the way that we were loved as children, and some type of resentments that are still kind of underlying there about the way that we were like mothered. However, the Eight of Wands, you see the mother, she's protecting her children. Even though she was like that, even though she wasn't the kind of huggy, kissy, nurturing mommy, she still was a protector. She still did protect her child, her children. Here there's 3 children. So your mother did, even though she didn't show you the love that you would have liked to have. And I think that's sometimes the problem with resentments in all shapes and forms, not just for our mothers, but all kinds of things, is that we don't allow, we don't accept what is as it is. We say to ourselves, it would have been better had it been this way, or what I needed was something completely different than what I got. So for that reason, I feel resentment or anger and things like that. And those things can only hurt you, because of course we can't change the past. And moving forward, holding on to resentments, becomes all different kinds of other things, and anger and stress and unhappiness and all kinds of things that we could just let go of if we just choose to accept her for who she is. Say thank you for still doing her job. Her job was to protect you. Her job was to raise her children. Was her job to show you love in the demonstrative way, the way that you would have liked to. Well, that's debatable, because we are shaped by our surroundings. So obviously we need to learn those specific lessons that we did during that time and from that person, right? So we were molded from the way that we were raised, and maybe our lesson was to take from that and carry the resentment to then figure out after that that's what we needed in order to let it go. So everything happens for a reason, and it's all part of like our karma anyways. But another way that we could take these 2 cards is you being the mother and you watching your children, because the way they came out was her first and then the 8 of Wands second. So she's kind of looking, if you can see her face turn, towards this card. And so my second thought was, maybe it's not your mother, maybe you are the mother, and you are extremely protective of your children, or that you feel right now that you have to protect your child or children from something kind of like in the mix. And again, of course, as parents, we need to protect our children. I'm not a parent, and I can only imagine how it feels when if we see, a potential danger or something threatening our children in any way, their emotional well-being or their whatever kind of, situation it is. So of course you need to protect your children, but only to a certain extent, because there's only so much obviously we can control. So of course the situation is as it is, unless we need to change something in our lives, which could be the best choice anyways. So everything really does happen for a reason. So we may be feeling we need to protect our children from something, but of course everything is the lessons. And our children will be, again, molded from all of their experiences, and they're going to learn different lessons depending on what happens, and we don't have control over, fate and karma and destiny and all of these good things. And I know for myself, the hard times that I've gone through, and I think this goes for pretty much everybody, the hard times that you've gone through, and the pain and the obstacles and the overcoming and all of that are the best type of lessons. So as parents, I would think that we want to shield our children as much as possible, but at the same time, after the eggs are hatched, it's now their life and their destiny and their karma, and You know, as long as you're the mama bird and you're still looking after, you know, you're doing your job. And there's only so much that you can protect them from. So just kind of give yourself a pat on the back for the job that you have been doing, and a bit of like ease off on the being hard on yourself, you know, that you're not protecting your children enough, or that you need to protect them more, or whatever it is that you're feeling, because it's all part of the karmic process. So I hope this resonated with you guys. Comment, share, like, all of the rest of it. And I'm going to be starting my Astrology 101 series. You can always contact me with any questions about private readings or anything like that, or just to ask a question or just to say hello. I would love to hear from you guys. So that's it. Have an amazing weekend, and I love you. Bye.